my dad's not able to like get around very easily, and so I had to make sure that I took him to a doctor's appointment, and this was a very important appointment he had to be at, so I had to take the entire day off for that doctor's appointment. And so at previously, like he had mentioned that he was like sick, and he didn't really feel that great, etc. And so we just went up there and we did that the day before yesterday. And he was talking to them about it, and basically he went and he said that, like he was talking to the doctor, or not doctor, it was like a physician's assistant or something, because he needed to get a prescription for like an air condenser so he can walk around without having to carry around like the fucking oxygen machine, right? Which is what I've had to do for him as well. Like that's why I had to go with him, is to make sure I could do all that. And so anyway, we did all that on Monday. Is he okay? I'm gonna find, like, probably yes. That's I'll begin with that. Probably yes. He is in surgery, as far as I know, either right now or he's going to be in surgery very soon, right? It's happening this morning, this afternoon, and so that's what it's going to be. And so it's not super complicated, but yeah, that's currently what's happening right now. And so yeah, that's happening. And so let's go ahead and let's see how we get there. And so this is what happened. This is why I was gone. So he tells the doctor, or the woman there, that he his shit was like a really bright color, like not dark at all. And she says, well, that doesn't sound good. I'm going to have you do a couple of extra labs and things like that in order to make sure that everything's working okay. And so anyway, anybody who knows anything, that's not good? No, it turns out it wasn't. And so we do the labs, I get home, and I'm like, all right, well, I'll see you later. I mean, I got home, like, my day, whenever I take a day off, it's not a day off. Like, I'm infinitely more busy than my days streaming. Like, today is my day off. And so anyway, all that happened, and so that's bad, actually, yes. And so basically, we're at the lab, and I take him home, and that's it, and that's all it is. So I'm like, all right, well, all's well that ends well, right? I'm like, okay, things are fine. So the night before last, like, I guess, so not like last night, but the night before last night, I download Donkey Kong because, like, the new game came out, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to play this new game tomorrow. And I told my dad, I'm like, I'm going to be busy pretty much all tomorrow because I want to play this game, and I'll probably be over, like, late at night, right? And so this is what happened. Liver issues can cause this. Well, we're getting to that. And so my dad calls me in the morning, and he says, this is like, he calls me like 12:20, and he's like, hey. And I'm like, what's up? He's like, I don't want you to freak out because you always fucking freak out. Imagine how I feel. But the doctor called and they said I have acute liver failure. And I said, what the fuck? And he said, yep. And he's like, I'm like, I go to him, I ask him, I say, well, are you cooked? He's like, he's like, what do you mean by that? Am I dead? I'm like, yeah, are you dead? He's like, I don't know, let's find out. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, all right. So I go and I drive down there. No, because I didn't know what to say. I was just like, wait, what? What the fuck? And he's like, yeah, I don't know. And so I'm like, okay, fine. And so I immediately get up and I drive over to his house, and we take him, because they told him, they said, like, basically, the level that he was at, it was like 120 or something like that. That's where you're supposed to be. And he was at like 2,000. So like, that's a little bit higher than average. So they said like, hey, listen, man, you've got to go down to the emergency room because your shit's fucked, right? And so I basically come over and, obviously, like very rarely, but, it was a bit emotional because like I didn't know what was going to happen. I had no idea what was going to happen. And, fuck, I mean, like because he tell me, like, he's like, he thought, he said, well, drinking Jim Beam, a bottle of Jim Beam every night, I knew that would catch up to me. And I'm like, well, we'll see what happens. And so basically, we go to the emergency room. It's cold as fuck. This is yesterday, right? And every night, yeah, well, not every night. I mean, sometimes he'd drink more than that, probably. But yeah, in a general sense, that's about right. And every night, yeah, it wouldn't help. Well, here's the ironic thing. It had nothing to do with it. Yeah. That's the crazy thing. Him doing that for 40 years didn't have anything to do with it. Yeah. And so anyway, we go to the emergency room and they run tests, and obviously, like, at this point, they're like, yeah, he's getting admitted for sure as soon as they saw his lab work. And so they do an ultrasound, and he comes back out of the ultrasound, and he's like, yep, gallbladder's full of rocks. And I'm like, well, are they gonna get the rocks out? He says I think, right? I'm not sure, right? But like, that's basically it. And so apparently there was a gallbladder stone that had been obstructing his liver. And because of that, it caused his, what do you call it? It caused his liver to overfunction. And so that's really kind of what happened. And smoked for 80 years. Yeah, exactly. That's not the worst then. So right now they're removing that. He's not sure, like, I don't think they're even sure right now if they're going to have to remove just the obstruction or the entire gallbladder. Obviously, like, he was lamenting. We were sitting in the room lamenting, like, well, man, are we going to be able to get hamburgers anymore? This is I'm like, yeah, it says on the internet that you can't eat pizza. He's like, fuck. And I'm like, guess what it says? Yeah, get ready for this one. He says, what? I'm like, ice cream. He says, fuck. And I'm like, yeah, so he's pissed off. Yeah, the important questions. And so no pizza. Now he can eat a little bit of it, so we'll see what happens, right? And so he's sitting in the emergency room, and he's like, well, all those people that said that you killed your mom, now they can say that you killed me too. And I'm like, yeah, maybe, but hopefully not yet. And I'm just like, okay, that's great. And so anyway, Jesus Christ. And so that was pretty much my day yesterday. And I was with him until like 7 or 8 in the morning. And I was not in the morning, sorry, at night. And then I went home, I went back to his house. I did some shit at his house. I'm trying to like, all the photos that we have. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be real. Like, this is just like honest, just like, this is me. This shit scared the fuck out of me, man. Like, I was actually scared. It's the first time I thought in a long time he was gonna be dead, right? Ever since like the 4th pneumonia 2 years ago, I thought he was dead. I'm gonna be totally fucking honest, right? And so like, that was it done, like acute liver failure, like, and also like, by the way, we're not out of the woods, right? I mean, shit could still go wrong, but at the same time, it looks like, the prognosis is relatively optimistic. I would say it is optimistic. And so scary shit. Exactly. So like, that scared the fucking shit out of me. And it didn't even really, like, I like, scared is like the secondary emotion. Guilt actually was the primary emotion, which, you guys know me, that's a very, very rare thing to hear. And the reason why is, like, my dad had asked me, multiple times, like, over the years to, like, kind of get a lot of the photos and everything that we've had, his family photos, like, get them all digitized so he can, like, organize them and plan all that out. And so I felt really guilty because I thought that was the first thing I thought of. I said I never did that, right? I hadn't done it. Well, I had done a little bit of it, but like, not enough. And so like, last night I was at my dad's house probably till almost midnight, just getting all that done. I'm gonna hopefully get all of it done, as like kind of a present for him whenever he gets back, right? And so that's the plan. Do it then, yeah. And so that's what I was doing. And so that's really it. And why did they not find this on his last visit? It seems like they did not do a good job this time. No, it's because, like, basically, I don't, like, I mean, I'm not a fucking doctor, right? I have no idea. But I think that, like, a gallbladder stone, like, dislodged or came down, and it began obstructing his liver. And, ironically, he found this out when he was eating liver. Because he ate, like, fried liver, and he said it made him sick. And so and that's kind of what would happen. The doctors wouldn't have missed it. Well, I'm not really sure, right? But like, that's kind of what happened. And it's rapid onset. Well, I have no idea, right? How much are the medical bills? I have no idea at all. I have no clue. One bit. And so that's it. That might explain if he complains about real bad heartburn. No, he had no other symptoms. He has no other symptoms at all, except for he had like a little, he was like not really like super, actually I think maybe he did say he had heartburn. I don't remember actually. Like I'm not really the doctor. And so yeah, that was it. And gallstones are often asymptomatic. They could have easily missed it. Yeah, definitely. And so, yeah, liver can cause vitamin A toxicity. Yeah, well, they're trying to fix it. They're getting it done right now. And so that's pretty much what's going to happen. And most are going to remove the gallbladder. This happens in one day. Yeah, no, I know. I'm not, like, my stress levels, right? Like, just so you guys know, like, kind of the way that, like, my brain works and, like, the way that I think, is that I usually, like, my stress, like, I whenever I'm in a stressful situation, I can act with, like, complete precision, but then after it, I collapse. Like, I'm fine doing it, and, like, I'm still in that adrenaline stress mode right now, so I'm locked in, but the moment, like, you know, this is finished, like, I'm just fucking, like, I'm out of it, I'm done, I'm tired of it. Aftershock, yeah, exactly. And so that was that, yeah, toggle composure, exactly. And so I just try to lock in, and you know, that's what I did yesterday, etc. And so I'm still kind of in that mode today myself. And so yeah, it's dark humor. I'm saying that. Oh, I mean, like, he's made, look, the kind of jokes that he makes about stuff is just like, if you think I'm bad, oh my, there's a reason why every time he calls on the phone, I'm like, you know, I'm ready, bro. Like, I'm ready for that shit, because, like, the kind of shit that he said Tanky at IRL. Do you remember one time he said that a homeless kid, you know, couldn't even buy a pair of shoes to take the laces to hang himself with? Who says this? Who says this? And so anyway, like, Jesus Christ, yeah, what is this? And it's just a conversation. And so anyway, very stressful. Sorry you're going through it. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. And that's life, right? And so that's why I wasn't on yesterday, and that's why I wasn't on the day before. And like, he and I, like, our outlook on it is that we really feel like we got incredibly lucky with this situation. And the reason why I say that is because basically, like, we just happened to get that test the day before. And, like, there were, like, 3 things that just happened to happen. Like, even us getting the appointment the day before yesterday was, like, kind of an oddity, because, like, somebody had to take an extra shift to make sure that he got that appointment. So, like, there were, like, 3 stars that aligned that made sure that we caught this as early as possible. Because, like, as far as we know, like, we had no idea this was even a thing, right? We didn't even know. And so, yeah, that's what it was. And so that's pretty much that's what happened. And yeah, that's pretty much how we feel. And yeah, does he go to the VA? Yeah, he said he wants to go to the VA, not because he needs the money, but because he wants to fuck them out of the money. That's his plan. It's not about the money, it's about sending a message. And so that's currently what his plan is. So, yeah, he's going to try to get, you know, involved with maybe, I don't know, he said, like, Disabled Veterans America or something like that, and really try to make sure that he's locked into some stuff, and that's it. Do you think prayers are working? I mean, I'll tell you guys this, you know, like, it's a, fuck, like, I'll say this, it don't hurt. It don't hurt, and he appreciates everybody that's positive, right? Because I'll show him positive messages, etc. You know, like, if I see him, and so yeah, like, I mean, absolutely, he appreciates it. I mean, I don't know if prayers. I pray for my mom all the time. I don't even believe in God, but I figure if it's a 1% chance, how many 1% mounts do I have, right? And so, like, yeah, I do the same thing. Like, maybe it's stupid, but you know, like, I guess I'm stupid, and so that's the way I feel. And your mom was religious as your dad? Nah, he's like vaguely spiritual, but like, not really. So yeah, that's basically it. And what war did he serve in? He was in Vietnam. And so yeah. And are you okay with physical get well cards, the PO box? No, that's okay. That's totally all right. I appreciate the good faith and everything, but no, that's totally all right. And really. And so yeah, that's pretty much where things stand right now. And I you know, obviously, like, I've just been so tired dealing with everything. It's been insane. And so my my day has been fucking just totally just fried. And so that's it. And so that was a little weird for me. Watch your stream, feel connection, but I'm not a connection kind of person. Wish you the best. No, yeah, I understand. I mean, like, it's yeah, it's a lot. And so, and prayers to your dad. Hope everything works out for you. I mean, yeah. Did he ever talk about Vietnam? Yeah, he talks about it for about 3 hours a day. Yeah, about somewhere around there. And that's it. Glad for the awareness, 1% chances and below. Yeah, no, I think so. You know, like, we got really lucky the fact that we caught this early and everything, and I was really happy about that and very glad and lucky. So, yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. And, man, yeah, I had a crazy fucking day yesterday. Like, you know, like, I tried not to, you know, fucking doom and gloom it and stress it out, but like, man, that shit really bothered me. And yeah, that's it. And I don't really know what else to say. I mean, fuck, like, that's been pretty much where I'm at. And yeah, and I'll read a few comments and read a few questions and etc. My life is also falling apart, but seeing you handle problems is how I want to be helping. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I mean, like, I try to do, like, the thing is that, I mean, like, I have family members, and, you know, they reached out, talked to them yesterday, and, you know, like, everything, but it was really, you know, like, I'm pretty much, you know, like, I don't have any family here in Texas, at least, right? And so it's hard dealing with everything myself, right? And then I also try to stream every day too, and that's on top of like any other obligations I have. And so it's really a lot for me to do. But at the end of the day, that's just that's life, right? And that's just the way it is. And so yeah, there you go. You don't share any of his personal stuff with us. I'm sure a lot of folks get it. Well, I figured I'd just tell the story. I thought it was an interesting story, number one. And, you know, number two, you know, fucking, I thought it was kind of funny, right? Some parts of it are funny. So there it is. And we'll see what happens, man. And, yeah. And it's definitely overwhelming to have to deal with all of it. Yeah, I try my best. And, you know, obviously, like, everybody makes mistakes, but I try to make as few as possible. That's really the way I try to look at it and see it myself. And yeah, you have to stream every day. Eventually you come back. No, I know I don't have to stream every day. I'm fully aware of that. I don't really, the reason I like streaming and I enjoy it, and, you know, it's something that I do just for a distraction. And so, like, I don't have a problem with streaming at all. But basically, I just wanted to let you guys know pretty much, like, that's what's going on. That's it. And yeah. And I'll have to go, yeah. Persevered through a lot of crazy shit. I admire the strength. It takes a lot. Anybody can persevere through what I've persevered through. All they have to do is be put through it. The reality is that people overcome insurmountable odds and terrible things all the time. And the reality is that whenever they're put in front of it, you just have to live through it. Like, that's it. I mean, there's no like fucking magic gene of tenacity. The fact is that you just deal with what life puts in front of you. That's it. And it doesn't matter whether it's easy or hard or happy or sad or good or bad. It doesn't make a difference. You just have to keep going no matter what. That's it. And it doesn't, like, that's all there is to it. I mean, like, and people do that every day. That's why you're alive, is because for millions of years, your ancestors did the same thing. And so just keep going. It doesn't matter. Eventually, you'll die anyway, and then you'll have time to give up. But until then, keep going. That's the way I see it. And yeah, someone else is in control. Yeah, for sure. And true evolution. No, I'm just being honest, right? And that's how I see it. And you know, I try to just take whatever it is and I deal with it. And yeah, it's that simple. And Daniela, yeah, I mean, like, and I try to do as much of that as I can. And yeah. Take care of my 83-year-old dad. Had a shoulder replacement first of the year. Yeah, it fucking sucks, man. I'm sure it does. 51% population. We appreciate you being through all this. Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, like, obviously, I like streaming, as I said, and, you know, it's fun for me to do. So it's not like I'm, you know, like, I'm like, oh, man, I have to stream today. It's like I wanted to stream today. Like, my dad even was like, yesterday, he's like, if you want to stream for a bit before we go, I'm like, nah, man, I'm kind of stressed. I'm like, nah, I'm like, yeah, this is like, I'm kind of worried about, like, the whole thing about you having, like, the acute liver failure thing. So, like, why don't we just go up to the emergency room now? How about that? And so, yeah, that's what it was. That's so nice of him. Yeah, exactly. And he's too chill. No, he got it. Like, he even, like, they even told him that. He's like, ah, fuck. Well, can I wait till Monday? She's like, no, you can't wait. Can you just go up there? And he's like, okay. And so that's what it was. And yeah, kind of hard to concentrate. Yeah, that's basically it. And I don't like, also, I don't like kind of leaving people off on a cliffhanger, right? You know, because I hate whenever people, like, they'll tell me, like, oh, we have to talk or something like that. Like, I hate the anxiety that creates. And so I almost never tell stories or, you know, give people that perspective, because it just makes me uncomfortable. And so I don't want to make other people uncomfortable, because that's the way it makes me feel. And so, yeah, no, so, I mean, hopefully things are going to be all right and everything. You know, I guess we're going to have to wait and find out. But that's where things stand, and that's where we're at. And so, yeah, there it is.